What do you love most about being a father?
Uh, the most about being a father is coming home and having my kids run up and everybody hug me at the same time. That's what I love most.
Wow. When I get home from work and everybody's running and jumping on me and making me fall down before I put my bags on the floor, that is the joy of being a father.
I love just the relationship that I have with each of my girls, and and each relationship is so unique. But when they're coming in and they're loving up on you, and each of them does so in such a unique way, that each relationship is just special, and you just can enjoy the love that they return. They think I'm the greatest thing in the world sometimes, and it's nice that somebody's fooled, so that's pretty cool.
Oh, that's easy. I love just being the one of the two people that are we're the only people that can quell her or that can satisfy her for whatever reason. She's crying and then I pick her up and she stops. And it's just so cool to be able to have that to be that person in someone's life, especially someone so cute.
What have you learned about God since becoming a father?
Well, a whole lot, but the one that just comes to my mind at this point is that no matter how the kids have done something wrong, whatever they do in the yard, they don't clean up their room, but I still forgive them. It's just like a mist. It just becomes, you correct them and you move on. I just look at that and look at how God actually forgives me, being God's sons in this situation. So no matter what I do, I know there is God that loves me unconditionally.
Have you learned anything new about God since becoming a grandfather?
Oh, yeah. First of all, God has a great sense of humor.
Yeah.
Catherine is really, just very lovable, but she's so much like Elizabeth. And I had prayed that he would give her a child just like her. And she really is. She's very fiercely independent and very opinionated, even at 1 year old. And what it shows me is that God will give you what you pray for, but he also will turn it back and give you a great blessing. And I feel like what God has exposed more than anything is that he just knows our needs. He obviously knew the need of Elizabeth, and he knew my need, because I really didn't think I wanted to be a grandfather at first, but I have enjoyed it so much I wouldn't go back.
Amen. What is something new that you've learned this third time around?
What is something? I think I'm always amazed at how different each one of them are. That each child is completely unique. I think by the time, the first two were very, very different and somewhat expected that. But the third one, I don't know, I think a part of me kind of thought she'd fall into line with one or the other. And yet Ellen is totally unique. And each one is so much fun in their own special way that you just want to capture every moment from the get-go.
In your opinion, what's the most important thing about being a father?
The most important thing about being a father is teaching my kids right from wrong, teaching them about God, and and grow up safe and strong.
What do you love most about the way God has fathered you?
Well, the best thing is God taught me what a real father is like. My relationship with my dad, my earthly dad, was very painful, and it was full of a lot of things that hurt. And what God has shown me about himself is that he heals hurts, and he brings you in contact with people that help you find the best in yourself and help push you beyond what you ever thought you could be. So he's kind of like the consummate father I would always want to be, in trying to encourage someone to be better than they ever thought, and to realize you're not yet what you are.
Why do you think God designed for us to be fathers?
I think God designed us to be fathers because He created us in His image, and since He is our Heavenly Father, we should try to do the same for our children and teach them and love them the way He loved us or loves us.
What's one of the hardest things about being a father?
The hardest thing about being a father is trying to get some peace and quiet. It never happens.
If there's one thing that you want your kids to know about how you feel about them, what would that be?
I want them to know that I love them more than my own life. That's what I want them to know.
How would you describe your perfect Father's Day?
My perfect Father's Day is to not really have to do much at all, to get to spend time with my kids and watch them and have some fun with them, to probably take a nap. And usually the perfect Father's Day involves watching some golf with my own dad, because we just sit around and eat a lot and don't have to do anything else.
Thanks.
My perfect Father's Day. Well, it'd be to have all my kids together, and my grandkids, and my son-in-law kid, and for us all to be able to go someplace where we would just be totally, absolutely crazy, wild, happy. Like all of us to be on a roller coaster together and put Pam in the last seat or back with me or at the very front. That would be the perfect Father's Day.
My perfect Father's Day would be breakfast in bed with my kids all sitting around me, getting to play, and no crying. That would be a great Father's Day.
What's something new that you've learned about God since becoming a father?
Well, and I don't know, I'm actually hoping to preach about this on Father's Day.